What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Well, if you haven't been here before, this is RJM Operations. We currently have just rebranded our channel, and the reason why is because we're starting our own company, RJM Operations. It's going to consist of garbage cleanup, garage cleanouts, property cleanups, bulk hauling, and some other miscellaneous things along the way. So on this channel, as I build this up and get into actually starting our work, I'm going to cover all of the equipment that we're going to be purchasing. Now, everybody's budget is going to be different. Some people may just want to start in the back of the truck doing this kind of business. Some people may just want to start with a utility trailer. Everybody's budget's different, right? But we want to go all in. I have another full-time job, so I have the money to be able to invest into it and look as professional as we possibly can, right? So we're going to cover a lot of equipment on this channel. I already own some equipment already based for my property, so I do have some tractors and things, but we'll cover all that along the way. But on this episode, I do want to cover the hitch that we purchased. We are currently getting a brand new 7x16, 4-foot side dump trailer built gooseneck. So I've never had a gooseneck before, but I've been around the block as far as trailers. If you see my other channel, RJM Adventures, I've had so many trailers through the years, personally and on that channel. So I know what they're all about, but I never had a gooseneck before. So we want to get a gooseneck for better towing, more payload, etc., based on the vehicle I currently have. Now, I just recently got rid of a diesel, went to gas. I have a Chevy 2500 with the new 10-speed, well, not new, but the 10-speed that's been out for a while with the gas engine. I wanted to get away from diesel just because I'm worried about the emissions things long term. I just don't want to deal with the headache. Yes, you can still break down with a gas vehicle, but for what I'm going to be doing, where I'm going to be towing, a gas vehicle will be just fine. Less maintenance, less operating costs. So I didn't plan on purchasing the truck behind me for that reason. This whole start my own company thing just recently came up, and I'm going to go with it and do 110%. Being I have a full-time job, I wanted to invest as much as I possibly can into starting this company and look as professional as possible. So we had to buy a Gooseneck Hitch. I did some research. Like I said, I've been around the block. I know all the companies that are out there, but I have the OEM puck system already into the bed of my truck, which is perfect, right? Didn't plan it, but it just worked out that way. So I wanted to find the best OEM puck system that I could find that I feel comfortable with, has the ratings I want, and I wanted it overbuilt. So let's get into that hitch right now. So the particular hitch I went with is the B&W hitch. It's the Gooseneck OEM ball and safety chain kit. The model number is GNX A2061. I'll leave a link in the description as well. One of my main reasons for buying this hitch is that it works with the OEM system. It's rated for 30,000 pounds. I'll never hit that, but I'd rather have it overbuilt. It's got a vertical tongue weight of 7,500 pounds, and how it goes in and out of your OEM puck system is beautiful. This is all made in the USA. It's another reason why I want this route. It's also has coating on it, and also some of the parts are stainless steel for corrosion resistance. But this handle right here is my main reason for actually going with the B&W, because you're going to be putting grease on this. The other systems out there, you either have to pull like a little pin in the ball, hit something on the side, but you're going to want to grease your ball, especially the weight when you're towing a gooseneck. So this works really nice. Has a nice carrying handle, so if you have grease on there, you're not going to get grease all over your hands. You're going to be wearing gloves when you do this anyway. The safety chain tie downs are all gravity, how they slide into your system, and we'll show that real quick right here now. This works with a lot of OEM puck systems. Just double check their website, make sure it works with your particular vehicle. Now let's get into it. Comes with a nice carrying case, and also comes with a cover if you pull your ball out of your hitch. But we have the covers from the factory in there, but if we do lose it, we have this as well. It says B&W on it. But having that 30,000 pound capacity, I'm only going to be towing up to 16. My truck is rated for gooseneck at 16.5, so 16 is the most we're going to go. Yes, we go over sometimes by accident, of course, but we have this capabilities that we're not going to go over on the hitch. So let's get into this real quick, guys. So it's nice that it comes with a carrying case, but once I start doing this a lot and always busy, this hitch will probably always stay in there. But it's a very simple install. You got this little lever right here. You pull that lever, and that's what locks it in place when you put it in. And then when you want to release it, just pull that lever. It's brand new and a little stiff, and it goes around. All you got to do is have it in the up position like this, drop it in, and you can see those retention balls. That's what's going to go into your channel in the hitch. Drop this in, push in on that lever, and that's it. It is now locked into place. You can keep your thing like that. There's very little play in this. Other hitches out there I've seen on the market have a lot more play. This has a tighter tolerance, so it's not going to have that jerking motion as you're towing. But that's it. Stick it in. When you don't need it, pull up on that lever, simply comes out. So you're never touching the grease on the ball, and you have that nice built-in carrying case, and that's it. It's locked in. Simple as that. As far as the safety chains, being its gravity, you can see right there it's locked in. So you just pull up on this, spin it, put it in, spin it back, and you can see how that gravity of the safety chain just locks in. Simple as that. So it's turned sideways. You got your thumb on each side. You got the bottom latch. Stick it in, give it a turn, and that gravity of that latch just falls down, and now your safety chain is in. Same thing on this side. So we're going to pull up on that latch. We're going to spin it. We're going to stick it in. Let the gravity hit it down. And that's it, guys. That is the most simplest install of any hitch. You know, your regular bumper pulls, you got to put a pin in it, maybe a locking pin. You know, this is underneath my cover, so it's always going to be kind of like inaccessible to theft. But if you do have an open bed, obviously you have that nice carrying case. You can store other things by simply just taking it, comes out. Same thing over here, spin it, comes out, and then push in on that latch, and that's it. And now you can put it back in your carrying case. Sorry about the shadow going on here, but it's super windy out today, and I want to keep the camera like behind the wall so you don't hear all that shh in the video. But overall, guys, there's a lot of other hitches out there on the market. There's a lot of other good hitches out there on the market. To me, this one with the tight tolerance that it has for the OEM puck system, the weight rating on it, the finish of it, I mean, having 7,500 pounds of vertical tongue weight, because you know damn well no matter what you do, you're always going to overload your trailer at one point by mistake. It just happens. You don't mean to, but when the guys are at the yard or loading up your trailer, sometimes it's going to go over. Not by a lot, but it's going to go over. So at least you have that security in your mind mentally that your hitch is rated for it, because, you know, you never want your trailer to come disattached from your truck, because that can just cause some severe damages, death, and also, you know, a lot of money out of pocket, because you're probably going to destroy your truck, destroy your trailer, etc. So to me, I think this is the best option for us to go all in. Like I said at the beginning of this video, we're going to cover a ton of equipment that we're going to be doing to start this company. Like I said, everybody's budget's different, so it is what it is. You guys do what you can afford, but I think when you're pulling up to somebody's house or up to somebody's property and you have a well-equipped vehicle, nice looking trailer, you know, that's an image that you're going to project onto that person. And if you do a great job, you're going to get good reviews, right? And word of mouth is really the best advertisement, and it's based on your performance and how you look, in my opinion. So we're going all in, guys. So there you go. That's the hitch we're going to be using. We do have a equipment trailer behind me, so there's going to be some bumper pull. We'll talk about what hitch we use for that. It may be B&W, maybe somebody else. We'll see what happens with that one. You know, I do like B&W overall. They've been around for a long time. They have a lot of weight distribution hitches. They have a lot of everything, you know. So I hope this video helped you guys, you know, maybe help you make a decision on what hitch to buy for your truck. Like I said, I love the B&W stuff. I think this looks great. But we are going to cover a lot of things along the way. We're also going to be videoing our jobs. We're going to have media waivers for that people sign off on. So maybe I'll do a video on that as well. But we want to take all you guys along the way, see what a day of our job, you know, day of our work goes. It's going to take us, you know, another month-ish or so before we probably get some jobs. I'm still building the trailer up and everything else. So it's going to take a little bit yet, but hope you guys come along, join the RJM operations family, and experience this with us. You know, it's going to be a form of informative videos, entertainment, watching me do the jobs and all that stuff. And I just think it's going to be fun, guys. So as always, be safe out there, and I'll catch you guys on the job site.